So I've been talking about staying focused and handling your business and staying on track and keeping the momentum. I want to go a step further and talk about how do we do that? How do we stay on track? How do we handle our business? How do we handle what's in front of us? That's by doing what you're supposed to do, as in not what somebody else is doing. Stop paying attention to what somebody else has got going on. Stay in your lane. When you're driving, I'm talking to drivers. Anybody under the driving age still should understand this. When you're driving, the very least you would do is glance at side mirrors, rearview mirror to see what's coming. If you're changing lanes, or if somebody is, riding too close to you, any of those things, you're still staying in your lane, right? The more you look over to the side, you ever notice this? If something catches your attention on the side of the road, one way or the other, you ever notice yourself drift? You drift a little bit. The more you pull your attention away, the more you drift in the opposite direction that you're supposed to be going. The more you drift out of your lane. The more you drift onto them little bumps on the side of the road. The more you start running off the road, that's because you're not staying in your lane. You're not paying attention. You get out of your lane when you start focusing on what somebody else is doing. Social media is notorious for this. Social media nowadays, social media wants you to think that it's so easy to the same thing every time. I make $10,000 a month in passive income. I only work 2 hours a week. Come on, man. Like, it's so much more to it than that. Yes, there is such thing as passive income. Yes, there is such thing as making $10,000 a month in profit. You can do it, but it's so much more to it than what they make it seem like. So they may tell you to come join my following, come subscribe to this and that and pay for this class and that class so you can see how to make $10,000. It is happening. It does exist. There are good people out there who are doing those things and do have good information for you out there. I don't make $10,000 a month yet, so I can't tell you how to do that, but I can tell you how to stay focused and stay in your lane and stop paying attention. When you stop looking at what other folks are doing and get that tunnel vision, look at what's in front of you, like plan out your goals, get your goals and objectives, your 1, 5, 10 year plans, and you start looking more closely at what you're doing and stop paying attention to what somebody else is doing. If you see yourself on social media scrolling just what somebody else is going on, ooh, look at them, look at that, oh, I wish I could do that. The more you start doing that, the more you start getting discouraged. I'm saying because I've been there. I've done that. You get discouraged when you start seeing somebody else. It's like, man, I know I'm smart. I know I'm cold. I know I'm sweet. I know I'm good at this and that. I know I'm awesome. Why am I not doing that? Why can't I do that? Because you're not them. Because they're not telling you the whole story. They're not telling you what's going on. You're not doing that because you're watching them. You spend all your time watching them instead of doing you. Instead of watching you. Watching what you're doing. Stay in your lane. Stay focused on what you're doing. Keep your eyes on the road. Your hands on the wheel. Glance over every now and then. Stay safe. You gotta watch. You gotta look in the mirror, the rearview mirror sometimes to make sure nothing's coming up on you. And make sure whatever obstacle you just passed is fully gone. But the more you stay looking straight forward, looking at what you're doing, staying in your lane, faster you get to your destination, which is success, of course.